Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. My name is Kevin, Kevin, all caps. If you're searching for me on YouTube or Google. And I want to tell you guys real quick, please, if you're stopping by for the first time, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. And also, please avoid the scams and the spammers in the comments. I will never try to contact you through WhatsApp or text message or anything like that. If you guys want to connect with me and contact me and perhaps maybe have one-on-one live stream chats, conversations, you can reach me. All my links are in the description. Easily find me at patreon.com/Kevin247. Folks, the economy, the job market, inflation, interest rates, job loss, hiring freezes, housing market crash, real estate crash, stock market crash, cryptocurrency crash. Money's getting tight, folks. Money's getting tight. Automotive industry, car market, car payment prices, interest rates on purchasing new and used vehicles is becoming more challenging. And the dealerships are actually feeling this pain in sales as well, primarily because they are upside down on inventory that they've paid too much for that consumers can no longer afford. Thus putting dealerships in a situation to be forced to sell at a loss, However, they're not in the business of losing money. That is not a viable plan. This is not the U.S. government. This is not the Federal Reserve. They have to keep making money to stay in business. They're unable to just print dollars. So with that being said, there are strategies and angles that can be used by these car dealers to sell vehicles at a loss, but still turn a profit. A lot of folks aren't aware of that, and they will not see it coming, but they will get got when the time comes if they are unaware and not educated when it comes to buying cars, financing cars, etc. However, on the flip side, just like dealerships have inventory that they've paid too much for, they need to get rid of, they can't afford to keep, so do people, so do consumers. And some now, with the high price of vehicles, you guys know how much new and used vehicles cost, especially with the inflated prices that we saw during the pandemic. We know that with the higher price of vehicles, the higher interest rates, the extended terms, all these lending practices that have been put in place that'll probably be reformed soon because the banks are about to be in a really, really bad losing situation, have put people in situations where they're saying, I can't afford this expensive car payment. So what am I going to do? Well, the people don't necessarily have the same tools at their disposal as these dealerships where they can manipulate the numbers to come out on top. So either they are going to kill themselves working to try to afford to make these high car payments. They are going to perhaps maybe trade in a vehicle, take a huge loss, and roll it over into new financing on a lesser quality, lesser value vehicle, only to get a lower payment, kicking the can down the road, putting them in a further future financial bind. Or they're going to have to walk away from these vehicles and face repossession and negative derogatory marks on their credit reports, ultimately ruining their possibilities and chances of acquiring an auto loan at a reasonable interest rate in the future. Folks, if your credit score and your credit history is not up to par, and interest rates are already going up, you're only going to be paying more and more and more to borrow money if you're even deemed creditworthy enough to be loaned the money. There's also the possible scenario that you could sell everything. You could sell everything and liquidate, scrounge up some cash to make the payments. But, that's only a temporary solution. So putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound. And if you don't have a strong, viable plan for a long-term sustainable solution, then ultimately you're probably going to be destined for failure, financial collapse, economic collapse within your own household. The Fed, Jerome Powell, they've already stated pain will be felt by businesses and families. And this is part of what they're talking about, folks. Now, this vehicle here, 2017 Porsche Macan GTS, certified pre-owned CPO. I picked this up from Porsche Perimeter in Atlanta. This is actually my second Porsche. I think it's my second Porsche. I've had a lot of vehicles. I've had over 30 or 40 different vehicles. So it's kind of hard for me to keep track from sometimes. But I got this one. We did really well on vehicles in heading into the pandemic and out of the pandemic. And we have profited really well on BMW M3 Competition, Ford F-250 Super Duty, Chevrolet Silverado 1500, Ford Expedition, Platinum Expedition, trying to think what else, Mercedes S-Class, S550, W222, and then ended up in this Porsche Macan GTS. And then we picked up a Jeep Wrangler. So, we did pretty good. We did, we between the cars and the real estate and the businesses and the investments, our passive income streams, it was a great time, despite the fact that it was a crazy time, by making smart moves, being smart with our money, smart with our credit, smart with our financing, smart with our time, investing in our businesses, investing in ourselves, and paying attention to the market and trying to make some calculated predictions as to where it's going, where we are, and where we want to be, plain and simple. Now, more than likely, odds are 2023, we will see some changes coming to our fleet, with the change being probably another Porsche, a different Porsche, or maybe, I don't know, maybe something crazy, maybe a McLaren, maybe a Lambo, maybe a Ferrari. Pretty sure that would probably be it. German or Italian, probably, is where we'll end up. So, but I think it's going to be a great time because, again, like I said, we're paying attention to the market and making smart and educated, calculated decisions as far as our finances, our businesses, our income, our investments, and predicting and projecting where we think things are going to end up in just a few short months, really. And with that being said, if you guys want to know more, hit me up, patreon.com/Kevin 24/7. But like I said, investments, businesses and investments, because business expenses make a world of difference when it comes to income and ROI, which is what we like to benefit from and use to our advantage as much as possible. And there's very, very easy and simple ways of accomplishing these goals. And if you guys want to know more how you guys can do the same and leverage a lot of the assets that you already have available to you, which typically are considered expenses. And that's the key. 2023, we are looking to turn expenses into assets, not finding ourselves in situations of dire financial straits and looking to sell everything just to afford to make a car payment or barely get by, maintaining a high level of debt, anxiety, and stress. No, we want to continuously build, continuously grow, continuously invest, continuously improve, and continuously have this quality of life. Not that things and money and physical items can provide that, but having a limited, reduced, or almost zero financial stress and burden that you go to sleep with every night and wake up with every morning, that follows you and chases you throughout the day, It's a game changer, folks. And if you haven't experienced it, I highly urge you and encourage you to do things to try to get to that point, because once you do, you'll never want to go back to what was before. But either way, like I said, guys, remember, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like. I would appreciate it. Avoid the scammers, the spammers, the bots in the comments. Those aren't me. Don't fall for the tricks. If you want to connect with me and contact me, my links are in the description. And, if you're new, interested in learning about investing for beginners, building businesses for beginners, building wealth for beginners, fixing your credit, improving your credit, getting access to funding and capital, making moves and plans and strategizing to really make 2023 a better year than 2022, even if 2022 was a good year. We're all about progress and success and progression and growth and wealth and building for us and for others. You guys take care, be safe.